Buffering. Well, we are live on YouTube. Good morning, everyone. Let's start. Let's begin introducing ourselves. Who wanna start? Anderson?
Okay, thank you. My name is Anderson. I live in Ponta Grossa. I am 46 years old. 46 years old. 47 years old. Oh my God, seven. No problem. I am a business administration factory in the asphalt. I have three children. I am married. I have two dogs. There's but no pets. Is do pátio.
Outside of the house.
Outsider. Yes. I have. I my free time. I learn English. I job. I play the children. Mm, Sometimes I running and practice exercise, but now sometimes. Just see it. And you as well, the future host in the platform Talkie Talk.
Next week, I will start this challenge. Great.
Yes, eu estarei lá.
Oh
There,
my God. Please
there
be
is.
patient with me, okay?
Okay. 6 o'clock and
Six
Six
o'clock.
o'clock. Oh
oh
my
my,
God.
very early.
Which
Yeah,
day of the week, Osvaldo?
Uh,
Tuesday.
Tuesday, I
Tuesday.
understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Super.
Uh, well, like you, Anderson, I'm trying to restart my exercise practicing because, to be honest, today I've restarted that. I did some alongamentos and prancha. I don't know how can I say prancha. Yeah, because lately I'm feeling with a few pain in my back, So I'm trying to improve my health quality. Uh, well, I'm a kind of a person that like to learning about almost everything. Uh, so this whole process here, Talkie Talk, is so interesting for me because I'm learning a lot about many things, about some tools, about uh, another rules that I have to follow. And in my leisure time, I'm trying to learn as well. Actually, I'm playing virtual motorsport, so I'm trying uh, to learn how some racing championships works, such as rally, for example. And yesterday it was interesting day for me because I'm learning a new program language, Python, and I did a mini game that I've built a rally mini game just to press program logic and some like that. And yeah, I'm this kind of guy, okay? And Romeo, nice to meet you. And if you want, please introduce yourself for us.
Sure. Nice to meet you. My name is Romeo. I'm 42 years old. I live in Imperatriz, the countryside Maranhão. I work with railroad maintenance. Actually, I'm a train worker, you know. In my free time, I like go camping with my family, especially in holidays, sometimes in weekends too. But nowadays, I try to improve my English, watch movie, watch series, and try to participate in these meetings like this. It's very important to me to improve my English for try getting promotion in my company. And I think that is it. Next to me again.
Thank you, Romeo. Can you introduce yourself, Clinton?
Hello guys, good morning. My name is Clinton Brito. I am 31 years old. I live in Aracaju, Sergipe. I'm married. I have 4 pets. Um, and I'm transitioning career. My professional background is in business management and in the financial markets. And for the past 2 years almost, I've been studying software development. And at the moment, I work as a backend developer on a volunteer project, and I'm trying to get my first paid job in the area. In my free time, I like to stay home, watch movies, TV series, live sports, and I also like to practice sports too and to travel. So yes, this is me. Who else?
Thank you, Clinton. I think now it's me. I'm Eleni. I'm 37 years old. Oh my God, I'm getting old.
Every time you say your age, you feel like a sad person. Like every time.
Yeah, I have to change my mindset, Clinton. Thank you for this feedback. I will chat with my therapist with about that.
We're still young.
Yeah,
Relax, relax.
yeah. Let me see. I have 6 cats. I win of you, Clinton, in the number of pets. Uh, let-
Fortunately,
yes, I think I have too many cats, I think. I'm in Curitiba this week. I'm knowing the company that I work. I work at Grupo Boticário. It's my first time here to know the company. I think tomorrow I will know the fabric. I never go there, and I think it will be a nice experience for me. I like to learn language. I think that's very nice for our brain, for ourselves, for our development. And I'm married, and I think that. And I'm a product manager. This is my profession. I work with technology since 2020. Yes. Well, let's go. Let's start. I will read the first one for us. Let me see. What was your very first job and how did it help you grow as a person? Who wanna start answer this one? Romeo, can you answer this one for us? You're new here in our group.
Yeah, my first job. Let me see. I remember that internship in the how can I say in the soda factory in my city. That job is really important to me for grow my career. And try understand the a lot how can happen this how can I say this way working this way how can I say yeah working because I I had a different opinion about this and then there I can understand how can I say how can the people work in group and help a lot others and the others help a lot me. I think it is a good experience that I had. I that I had ever in my life, you know? Yeah, I think that's it.
Nice. Hmm? And you, Anderson, tell for us.
Okay, my my was first job. My first job was as a courier and a popular office boy. When I was 17 years old, and told me to have important to have a responsibility, and I know that working is important, and that have money is very good in because I remember my first money is, oh, I have a lot of money, oh my god. Buy clothes and because uh, I was 7 years old because in this time is very difficult have a money in my family, understand, but for very good. I i remember this first job, and for my boss was my uncle too, I don't know, my uncle in this a job uh, just afternoon and study in the night. It's very important for me. My responsibility is for a better responsibility in just very good. But 17 years old, I have 30 years. Oh my God. I'm very old. Que há 17 anos atrás eu já tinha 30. Pela madrugada. O Clinton was born. Wasn't born. Very good, but my first job is very important for my life. I remember. Uh, don't have smartphone. Don't have smartphone. I call for the office and the orelhão. I don't know orelhão in English.
Big ear, big ear.
Big ear. Don't have big ear. Don't stay. Yes, very good. But something, good times in my life. But I like this time now. Very good. And you, Clinton? Oh, your first job? This is yesterday. Is
Actually, my first job was 16 years ago.
oh, very good.
Let me make the count. Yeah, 17 years ago was my first job. I was 14 years old, and uh, I was a children's party entertainer. So every party I went and wear a specific costume. For example, backyardigans. My expertise was in being playing Tyrone of backyardigans, and I I I got paid like 50 reais for each party. So uh, for that time, it was a lot of money to me. I could buy a paint jeans paints, for example, with this money. Today, it's impossible to buy anything. Um, I don't know, decent. So I go to the grocery stores and I spent 4 times this value today. So it's crazy. Um, yeah, it was my first job, but not the first one, which was a regular payment, let's say that way. On regular payment, my first job was on 17 years old as young apprentice, jovem aprendiz. Um, but yeah, my first job actually was a children's party entertainer. I don't know if this is the correct translation, but it
I
is what it
understand.
is. And and you, Osvaldo, what was your first job?
Well, I was thinking what job I'm talking here, but I try to talk about my very first job as well. I worked in a toy store when I had 15 years old. I'm talking about 20, almost 22 years ago. I've got that job because I've always excelled in school, and I've got that job because I had good results on the tests. And I worked there for a week, I guess, because I didn't like that. I had to organize the the toys on the prateleiras. I don't know, estoque. I'm not sure how can I say that. It was my first job experience, a week in a toy store. I forgot the name of the store, but if I will remember, I put it on the chat. Okay. And you, Aline, tell us about your first job, please.
Well, let me see. I was internship in how can I say that in English? I don't know. I will say in Portuguese. Uh, Juizado Especial Civil. I was doing law school that time. Was 2005. Oh my God, there is a long time ago. And I remember that it was a volunteer job, but there is a case that you are able to earn money. You must do a transcription of audience. So we have the tape. I heard the tape and I type, and I won how I won 105. 100? No, no, no. I think I'm saying the number wrong. Let me see. 105. Yes, reais that time. And what I buy with this money, I buy a mini sofa for my house. Was the first the way that I spend that money. And in that time I was yes, at the time. I was to how can I say that was a mediadora in audiences of uh, some uh, judicial dispute, and was a very nice experience for me. I think that I develop skills that I take to myself until today, because in my job, my work is to do alignment with different people that think in different ways. So I use that I learn in that time with that. Uh, yeah, was that? I wanna read the second one. Can you read for us, Osvaldo, please?
Okay, let's do it. What other jobs have you had through tal? Nossa senhora, como diz isso aqui? throughout your life. Oh my God, I have to use a resource, a tool here. Throughout. Throughout. What? I will repeat, okay? What other jobs have you had throughout your life? Um, well, I'm a kind of person that I did almost everything. I'm sure that I was employer, self-employer, entrepreneur. I was unemployed. I did a lot of things in my life. My career journey is a little bit confused. My first part, I was IT analyst, system analyst for almost 14 years, and then I was self-employed and entrepreneur, like I said, in a passenger charter business. I was a bus driver, motor, as well, and I had some passengers with contract with myself, with that company in the time, I was the trader, and yeah, and for last, let me see, around of 4 and 5 years, uh, from the past, I'm a developer. Yeah, in summary, that's it. And you, Clinton, tell us more about your job experience, please.
Uh, most of during my college period, I had a lot of internships, and I worked in different sectors in healthy healthcare um, sector, selling uh, selling companies, construction companies, bank companies, insurance. So during my during my college, I worked in a lot of a broad range of companies. And what else? As I said before, my first and my second job, I also worked when I was 14 olds. I remember now as a IT monitor on a local course from IT. Uh, Nothing to do with programming, but tools we use until today, like Microsoft
Windows
Jobs and
98,
it. I think it was XP on that time. I'm not sure. Um,
95.
what else? I work on my university too there, um, both as volunteer and pay job. Um, as volunteer, I work on my. I can't even. Um, I have no idea how to say that on English, but it was something like a student association, something like that. And I work at supporting teachers too, and uh, people from bureaucracy. So yeah, a lot of things that I've done throughout these years. My longest experience is in the financial market, where I worked for 6 years. And during that period, it was uh, also a broad kind of jobs, because I entered in the company. I started at the company as an intern, and left as a partner. So I had technical, commercial, and leadership positions in that specific company during these years. And yeah, I think that's it today. As I said, on my first talk, I am backend developer volunteer right now. And what about you, Romeo?
In my life, I remember that had a three job. You know, I worked in a how can I say department store for three times, and last I worked for 2 years. You know, I don't like remember that because I work a lot, especially Mother's Day and the Father's Day, especially in Merry Christmas. Oh my gosh, it's so crazy to work in that. And I made many extra hours, and then of the year, we earning just a day off. You know, I don't like remember this because I how can I say I don't have enough time for lunch, you know. I don't have enough time for my life. And that time I study in my college, and for me it's really hard to study because this work. But it is important to me because pay a lot my bills, you know, and the other things. And how can I say? I leave this job for enter in the railroad, I think. And I'm here at nowadays. You know, for me, this job that I work now is very good for many things because I think I earning very good. I have a health plan. Any others opportunity that I don't have in my last job, you know? Yeah, I think that's it.
That,
Congrats, Romeo. You are so stronger, you know? Congrats for that.
Yeah, thanks.
congrats, and I'm glad that you are in a good job today. That's that very nice. And you, Anderson, tell us. Oh, you already tell for us. I don't know, remember. No.
No, no, but my and I a second question. I have worked with several professionals. I have been a convenience store and catcher at a gas station. I was taxi driver in the city of Pelotas. I worked for almost uh, 15 years 15 years as an occupation safety technician, understand, in several companies. I travel to several states in Brazil doing audits and the inspection of occupation safety. I've I've lived in Rio de Janeiro for 5 years when I coordinated work safety in the asphalt segment of Petrobras. I am currently two administrator of the asphalt factory here in Paraná, Ponta Grossa, né, for 5 years. But I live in Ponta Grossa since 2000, 2006, but they have a they have a período in living in Rio de Janeiro in to 2010 and 2016. I come back to Ponta Grossa on time, this time, understand? But I work a lot. I worked with several professionals, and yet a taxi driver. Do you know taxi driver? Now it's just Uber,
Uber driver, yes.
Uber like. But when was taxi driver, don't have a
Great move.
smartphone, don't have a smartphone, don't have just started the smartphone and message. Have a radio taxi, understand?
A metal radio or something like that.
Very, very
QAP,
good.
QAP.
QAP, estou aqui 256. My prefix now 256. 256. Good times, but remember is life. That's very good. But now I am a manager. Have a lot of employer for work for me. I no.
Chibata.
Today eu não vou vir. Today I work very early, very late. Understand, but don't have the bater cartão. Understand? Don't know. But I work 24 hours all day. Understand? But it's very good.
It's
It's
a
very good.
price of success.
Yes, yes,
Like a
price
friend
of
of
success.
mine used to talk to me.
Yes, it's good. Very, very nice. The very hard in the start jobs and the younger, but now I it's very good. Colhemos o que plantamos, and they'll say in English. But uh, uh, várias vezes, I don't know várias vezes in English, but I study weekend in my friends party a lot, understand? Very good. Yeah, I am study, I am, but now, como todos nós, né? But it's very good. Sometimes I'll talk for my employer. This is that you use it the capacity in factory, understand it? Oh, it's very hard to use it the capacity, but I don't. Eu não mandei não estudar, eu falei pra ele. I study my rooms have a air conditioner, understand? But you know, for there's no study operation here. Helmet, yes, helmet. But it's very good. My several jobs in my life.
That's
And
nice.
you know, oh, todo mundo já falou, acho.
Um, Not me, not me.
Not
Aline.
you,
Yes,
Aline. I
I
like
am
it.
the Barbie Profissões. Yes, I work a lot with different kind of things.
Very good. Good experience.
I was a dressmaker. I was a fashion designer. I was a leather bag designer. I was shoe designer and modeler of shoes. I do the design of each part of the shoe that you sell together to transform that in a shoe. I was a procurement. I was searching for materials to do a lot of different kinds of things. I was a sales representative. I was a bartender, and when I was a bartender, I do a drink for a lot. Can you believe that?
I love
Yeah.
Wow, it's
I
awesome.
love very
Oh my
much.
goodness. Do you
Very
have
important for me.
assinatura of the lá?
No, no. I was working. I couldn't be a fan that moment. I was an entrepreneur. I have my own company for 8 years. I was a teacher. I was a Uber driver in the city of Recife. Oh my God, this was uh,
Uber
uh,
driver.
hard times because work driving in Recife it's very hard. I was a software seller. I was a seller that sell SaaS software. Let me remember. I was a seller of online courses and postgraduate courses. I was a live entertainment. Can you believe that? When you're having a live on YouTube, I was the person that stay in the chat. Oh, good morning. Good. Access this link,
Oh,
please. Buy this course here.
Moderator, the moderator.
Yes, moderator.
You was kicking the persons, the
yeah.
people.
Yes, too.
I
This
think
this
it was
too.
the best part of the to be moderator, right? To kick
Yes.
everyone.
Tá banido.
Banido.
And now in the last years, I was a product owner and a product manager, and that's it. That's enough for me. I
You
don't. I
won.
don't wanna.
You won. You won, Aline. Congrats. You had a lot of jobs in different in the industries and fields. Oh my goodness.
Yes, it is a lot.
You are kind of
But
a polyglot about job.
I work a lot in different kinds of environments. That's a lot. I think my favorite job in all these ones was when I was a bartender in a very fancy
uh,
restaurant.
I think
Because
you said moderator.
no, bartender was nicer. Because I have the very good dinner every day made by the
Oh,
restaurant for the employees, not fancy things, but was so tasty, so amazing.
oh, great.
Oh, let's go to the number three. Romeo, can you read this for us, please?
Sure. It is the four. Yes or no?
No,
Or
number
three?
three.
Three. Okay. Uh, how have your previous jobs been stepping stone to your current position? My
We have
goodness.
a expression below the questions that we must say for us that is what that. Let me see. Stepping stone. Something that help you to progress toward a goal. It is like a degrau. I think we can translate like that.
Okay. Let me see about this. I think it's a hard question for me to explain, but I think my last job is can help me to looking others better opportunities, and especially to let me see to close the fears about to work without my city, because for me it's a hard to without my city, like other cities. So far, my city, is hard for me. But when I how can I say when I describe when I see the good opportunity have so far my city, I think I try to to uh to start the other opportunities, and for me is really important. For me is a good experience, you know. And I start this job that I work now for this, and I can start other opportunity so far my city, and yeah, yeah, it is, especially this. I think to help me to how can I say, to over this fear for me, you know. Yeah, I think I think that is it.
Nice, Samuel. Thank you. And you, Clinton?
Well, in my case, as also had a broad range of jobs throughout these years, this helped me to be a versatile person as I worked in as um, different responsibilities like customer service, selling, um, bureaucracy, financial area, IT now. So this different kind of jobs helps you to be a more versatile person, and I like this specific feature on me. uh, but at the same times, it's not perfect. For example, like 2 years ago, I was working on a leadership position, and I was daily on company physically, not working remotely. And at that time, my communication skills was much better than it is today because I was practicing all the time. Because every time I was seeing someone and talking to them, and I don't know, I'm feeling a little bit rusty right now about this specific skill, but I know that there is still there. I just need to, when the time comes, to get back and work on it. Um, but yeah, I believe these different kind of positions helps you to build confidence on your professional capabilities, and all kind of experiences helps to shape your currently you. So I know it sounds like a self help, autoajuda, but uh, I believe in this, so it makes sense to me. Although it's not easy to transform this previous experience in something that today is valued by companies. It's not easy, so you have to sell yourself well. Otherwise, they're not going to see this way. So it's not important what you say, but what you do about what you say. So yeah, I like my previous jobs. They helped me to shape me as I am today. But this is not enough if you do not know how to transform this previous experience in something potential for your today's challenges.
Hey,
Johnson.
Clinton, I have to say that you are a great talker, you know? Don't worry about your concern. You are a great talker. You have clear ideas before you start to talk, so you are a great talker. Don't worry about that, right?
Thank you.
Oh, I love this class. You're amazing people. And you, Osvaldo, can you tell for us?
Well, like Clinton said, we must we must try to convert our past roles in good opportunities for ourselves. My current CIO said to me sometimes that all over my old experience are important. You have to consider all of your experience. And I remember in my current job, the interview, he was so excited about my life, asked me a lot about my past jobs, and past roles. And I totally agree with him. I truly believe that our background shape the way that we used to think, used to do anything, yeah. Well, in my case, all of my past roles helped me to learn and yeah learn how I learn to be more persistent, perseverant, disciplined. You know, I learned a lot about that. I worked on a multinational company some years ago called IBM. I don't know if you want. And there I've learned about to use social clothes and to not to get late on the job, because we would receive a kind of punishment that let me see how to manage uh, money, less money, because I remember I've earned my incoming was about 1,000 around of 1,000 reais in current moment of our Brazilian economy. And yeah, I think and I've learned a lot about solving problems, manage projects, and yeah, in summary, that's it. It was great, almost 14 years of my life by the time. And you, Aline, can you share how your past jobs helped you in your career?
Well, I think I will talk about my actual career because I have a lot. So, when I start to be a software seller, I think this was my first step to getting in the technology world. So I started there as a software seller. After that, I was working as a seller of online courses, but I was working in a house of software that was a school too. And then I have more contact with technology there too. And then I go to a product owner, and then I go to the product manager. I think this is my stair for this whole that I'm doing right now. I think was that and my goal was to become a product manager. This is what the thing that I want. Now that I am a product manager, sometimes I think, oh my God, for sure, that is the profession that I choose, right? There in the past. Of course, we have nice days and bad days in every job that we work. Uh, and for you, Anderson, can you tell for us?
Me, have your prime job in stepping. But in my case, is in all my jobs, I have always obtained a lot of learning. I always try to deliver more than what was asked to bring solutions to problem in when was a sales technician. Uh, I have always liked to study which was always helping me helped me to care or activities and along with to me to meet many important people with companies and with the completion of business school. I took the opportunity to be the supervisor in the of the company and where I am until today. And it's very important for my career. And when I was safe technician, I know a director and the boss, understand? And they look my job in in my better job, but sometimes I have a problem, but I am very calm and the scene is very nice, understand? It's very good for my career type. Very important the network, understand? In my case is very important to be a good personal in people in company is very important for me. Always a good job, good employer don't have uh, know everything, todas as coisas, understand everything, but is very important is a good job, a good person, understand, a good talk, good good solutions for us. Otimista, I don't know in English, but is very important in factoring in environment a job, understand ambiente de trabalho, because today people is very uh, better no very bad, sabe? Talk of the tragédias and the disasters. I don't know. Não sei nem porque eu tô falando isso, but in my opinion, is very important, sabe?
I
Ser
totally
good
agree with you.
person. Yeah, it's very. Today is very important. Good job in the speak, talking. Good, uh, optimistic. I understand. Thank you. But some I think is very important for career. Understand
Yeah.
this thing.
People, we don't have time for any
Oh
more
my
questions,
God.
but I think we have time for one more. If you have to choose one of the professions that you already had in your life, and what is the one that you most like or you have more fun when you are working with
Yes,
that?
very important.
Can you answer this one? For me, was my time as I was a bartender.
They open the
My
bar for you, Aline.
my life was so simple and my job
Very
was
good.
so easy.
Yeah,
Uh,
very good.
and for you as well, if you have to choose one of your professions that you already had.
My current one, I truly found my true calling, right? I really love to build solutions that impact people's lives.
Oh, that's so nice, so beautiful. And you, Romeo, what the profession that will choose that you have more good times when you are working?
I don't know, to be honest, but I try uh, railroad engineering. I like so much this position, and I try to. I got a promotion about that position. You know.
Nice. And for you, Clinton?
In my case, I had to I forgot the word. Two frustrations in my life. Could be two professions I could had in the past is football player and DJ. So during my
DJ.
life,
Oh,
I will always have these frustrations. I am multiverse DJ, and other word I am football player. So yes, these two. But
Clinton
I had
verse.
but I had a really great time during my period on the financial markets. I really enjoyed.
Nice.
Homer's
Well,
team.
we are gonna be abduced in any moment. So thank you so much for this time.
Thank you. Bye
Have a good
bye.
week. Bye
You
bye.
too.